Namaste Vidya. I JVN Nishu Sharma, Jayoti Vidyapeeth Women's University, Faculty of Education Methodology, Department of Science and Technology. Today our topic is what is cryptography and what is the use of cryptography in our subjects. So basically what is cryptography and why we study the concept of cryptography. So basically we will study the standard concept in cryptography and demonstrate how cryptography play an important role in the present digital world by knowing encryption and decryption technique and secure our data in transit across data network. So in the basic concept we discuss what is the computer society and what is the computer security. Security terms means to provide protection. So, the protection afforded to an automated information system in order to attain the applicable objective of the preserving the integrity, maybe ability, maybe confidentiality, maybe in security for the information system resources, in which we include hardware, software, firmware, information, or data and telecommunication. So, in this computer security terms, we use confidentiality keyword. So, what is confidentiality keyword? Confidentiality keyword means data confidentiality, means it assures that private or confidential information is not made available or disclosure to unauthorized. Second terms, we use privacy. Privacy means it assures that individual control or influence what information related to them may be collected and stored and by whom and to whom that information may be disclosed. In third, we discuss integrity. What is data integrity? Data integrity means it assures that information and program are changed only in a specified and authorized manner, right? Now we discuss system integrity. What is system integrity? System assure that it perform its intended function in an unimpaired manner, like free from deliberate or inadvertent unauthorized manipulation the system. What are the terms ability? Ability means system check the assurance the system work promptly and service is not denied to authorized user. Clear? Now we use CIAD tried. CIAD tried means CID means confidentiality, integrity, availability. Tried means three times we use A. So first A is ability, second is authenticity, and third is the accountability. Right? So confidentially means it preserve authorized restriction on the information access and disclosure. Right? In which it include means for protecting personal privacy and appropriate information. The second terms is a loss of confidentiality is the unauthorized disclosure of the information. Clear? That mean जो भी हमने जो हाँ डेटा दिया है उसको हमको क्या करना है कॉन्फिडेंशियली करना है मतलब उसको डेटा को हाइड करना है डेटा को सिक्योर करना है सो सिक्योर हमें किससे करना है ये सारी चीजें हमने कॉन्फिडेंशियलिटी में हमने यूज किया सेकेंड है हमारा इंट्रीगिटी इंट्रीगिटी मीन्स गार्डिंग अगेंस्ट इम्प्रॉपर इंफॉर्मेशन modification or destruction including ensuring information right so that means non-reputation and authenticity second a loss of integrity is the unauthorized modification or destruction of the information we can say that कि हमारे पास कोई भी डेटा है वो डेटा चोरी ना हो किसी और के पास ना जाए सेम डेटा बार बार रिपीटेड ना हो दैट्स वाई वी यूजिंग द इंटीग्रिटी क्लियर थर्ड इज एबिलिटी एबिलिटी मतलब वो डेटा हमारे पास है टाइमली हम उसको एक्सेस कर सकते हैं टाइमली हमको उसके यूजेस हो सकते हैं दैट मीन अगर हम बात करें तो इट इंश्योर टाइम एंड इट रिलायबल एक्सेस टू एन एंड यूज ऑफ द इंफॉर्मेशन सेकेंड टर्म्स अगर हम बात करें अ लॉस ऑफ अवेलेबल डेटा इज द डिरप्शन ऑफ द एक्सेस टू और यूज ऑफ इंफॉर्मेशन और एन इंफॉर्मेशन सिस्टम क्लियर सेकंड हम एक ही बात कर रहे थे जो था हमारा अथॉन्टिसिटी दैट मीन property of being genuine and being able to be verified and trusted. ऑथेंटिकेट पर्सन है, दैट मीन हम अपनी प्रॉपर्टी को जो भी हम जो दे रहे हैं उसको हम वेरीफाई करा सकते हैं, ट्रस्टेड है या नहीं है, ये सारी चीजें हम इसमें पढ़ते हैं. नाउ द नेक्स्ट टर्म इज accountability. Accountability means the security goal that generate the requirement for action. Listen to me carefully. The security goal that generate the requirement for action of an entity to be traced uniquely to that entity. Right? Now we read about the OSI security architecture. What is OSI? Operating System Architecture. That mean क्या काम कर रही है OSI सिक्योरिटी. यहां पर हम बात करें ITUT रिकमेंडेशन X.800, या हम बात करें सिक्योरिटी आर्किटेक्चर OSI, जो क्या करेगा, डिफाइन करेगा किसको, सच एज अ सिस्टमेटिक अप्रोच. सेकेंड हम बात करें तो OSI सिक्योरिटी आर्किटेक्चर फोकस ऑन सिक्योरिटी अटैक मैकेनिक्स एंड द सर्विसेज. In terms of security attack, we read about any action that compromise the security information which is owned by an organization. Okay. Second is security mechanism. What is security mechanism? A process or a device that is designed to detect, that means prevent or maybe recover from a security attack. Third, security services, a processing or communication services that enhances the security of the data processing system and the information transfer of an organization. Clear? The second terms, the services are intended to counter security attack and they make use one or more security mechanisms to provide the services. इन शॉर्ट अगर हम बात करें OSI सिक्योरिटी आर्किटेक्चर के लिए तो हमें 3 पैरामीटर याद रखने पड़ेंगे. फर्स्ट वन इज सिक्योरिटी अटैक, सेकेंड इज सिक्योरिटी मैकेनिज्म एंड द थर्ड इज द सिक्योरिटी सर्विस. सिक्योरिटी एक्शन मतलब सिक्योरिटी अटैक मीन्स जो भी हमारे पास एक सिक्योरिटी है उस पर क्या क्या प्रॉब्लम हो सकती हैं, उनको हमको कैसे सिक्योरिटी मैकेनिज्म के थ्रू डिटेक्ट करना है एंड क्या क्या हम उसको सिक्योरिटी सर्विसेज प्रोवाइड कर सकते हैं. So these three are the architecture part of the OSI security. Now security attack, which type of security attack we discuss in this cryptography. So it means the classification security attack both is used in X800 and RFC 2828. In passive attack attempt to learn or make use of information but does not affect system resources. अटैक होगा, इंफॉर्मेशन आपकी जाएगी, बट सिस्टम का जो रिसोर्सेस है उसको इफेक्ट नहीं होगा. अगर हम बात करें एक्टिव अटेम्प्ट की, देन an active attempt to alter system resources or affect their operation too. Now what is the term passive attack? Passive attack means in the nature of eavesdropping on or monitoring or transmission. The goal is to obtain information that is being transmitted. Clear? Third, we discuss very difficult to detect, but because they do not involve any alteration of data, so it is the difficult detection method. It is feasible to prevent the success of these attacks because it usually use the encryption. Now, emphasis in dealing with passive attack because it is on the prevention rather than detection. Now, we discuss there are two types of passive attack. First, realize of message content. Second, traffic analysis. First, release of message content means uh, suppose we take an example, a telephonic conversation, an electronic mail message and a sensitive transferred file may contain sensitive or confidential information. Suppose you are the Bob and I am the Alice. We use internet facility for both common facility for Bob and the Alice. Like, and the third one, that is the Darth. They read our content from Bob to Alice. Yeah, we can say read content of message from Bob to Alice. So this is the passive attack. If any third party read our messages from both client and the server, this is the problem developed by the release of message content. Clear? Second, traffic analysis. Traffic analysis means observe the pattern of these message. Second, the opponent could determine the location and identify the communicating hots and could observe the frequency and length of the message being exchanged. Clear? Yeah, we can say that this information might be useful in guessing the nature of the communication that was taking place. Suppose you are the Bob and I am the Alice. We use again both the internet facility, but the third party that observe pattern of message from Bob to Alice. Clear? Now we discuss active attack. So what is active attack? Active attack involves some modification of the data. Active attack involves some modification of the data stream or the creation of a false stream. Like it detect and to recover from any disruption or delay caused by them. Maybe it can be subdivided into four categories. First, masquerade. Second, replay. Third, modification of message. And the fourth one is the denial of services. Now, first, masquerade means one entity pretend to be a different entity. Second, usually include one of the other form of active attack. Suppose we take an example. Authentication sequence can be captured and replayed after a valid authentication sequence. Suppose you are the Bob and I am the Alice. We are using same internet facility, but Darth, third party, that is Darth, message from Darth that appear to from the Bob, right? Now, second is our replay. Replay means passive capture of a data unit and its subsequent retransmission to produce an unauthorized effect. Suppose we take again Bob and the Alice example. Bob and Alice are the two user and the server, and the Darth capture message from Bob to Alice. Later replay message to the Alice, right? Now third means मॉडिफिकेशन ऑफ मैसेज. फर्स्ट हमने बात किया रिप्ले में पैसिव कैप्चर ऑफ द डेटा. अब हम यहाँ बात कर रहे हैं मॉडिफिकेशन ऑफ द थर्ड, जो हमारा पॉइंट था मॉडिफिकेशन ऑफ द मैसेज मीन्स some portion of legitimate message is altered or that message are delayed or recorded to produce an unauthorized effect. Suppose Bob and the Alice both are using internet facility, but the Darth, the third party, it modified the message from the Bob to Alice. Clear? We can take an example also. A message meaning allow John Smith to read confidential file account. Like it modified to mean allow Fred Brown to read confidential file account. Here, John Smith and Fred Brown are the new two user. Clear? And the last one is the denial of service. Denial of service means it prevent or inhibits the normal use of management or communication facility. May have a specific target. For example, may an entity may suppress all messages directed to a particular destination, or it disruption of entire network either by disabling the network or by overloading it. Clear? Now that is the message to be degrade performance. Suppose Bob and the server. Here we are not using any Alice and all. You are using server. So both Bob and the Alice both are using for an internet or other common facility. But the Dart disrupt services which is provided by the server, not by the Alice, provided by the server. So this is our cryptography security. Now we discuss security services in X.800. So what is X.800 and what are the security services? So X.800 define a security services as a service that is provided by a protocol layer of communicating open system, and it ensure adequate security of the system or of the data transfer. RFC 2828 define as an processing or communication service which is provided by the system to give a specific kind of protection to system resources. Now, security services, what security services do? So, security services implement security policies and are implemented by the security mechanism. So, basically, we discuss X.800 first. So, it divides these services into 5 categories and 14 specific services, that is authentication, access control, data confidentiality, data integrity, non-repudiation, and the many more. So first we discuss authentication. Authentication means the assurance that the communicating entity, this is the one and it claimed to be. Second, it is two types of authentication. First, peer entity authentication, and the second is data origin authentication. Second, we discuss access control. Access control means the prevention of unauthorized use of resources. Third, data confidentiality. Data confidentiality means the protection of data from unauthorized disclosure. There are four types. First, connection confidentiality. Second, connection less confidentiality. Third, selective field confidentiality. And the fourth one is traffic flow confidentiality. Right? Now we discuss the fourth one, data integrity. Data integrity means the assurance that data received are exactly as sent by an unauthorized entity. That means no modification, no insertion, no deletion, or no replay. There are five types. First, connection integrity with recovery. Second, connection integrity without recovery. Third, selective field connection integrity. Fourth, connection less integrity. And the fifth one is the selective field connection less integrity. What is non-repetition? Non-repetition means no repetition of the data. Okay, that means it provides protection against denial of the one of the other entities which is involved in the communication of having participated in all or the part of the communication. Clear? Now we discuss security mechanism in X.800 features. So feature designed to detect, prevent or recover from a security attack. That is no single mechanism that will support all services required. In the next video, we discuss the model for the network security. So thank you for watching us. This session is powered by Digital Version 2.0 Jayoti Vidyapeeth Women's University. Thank you.